Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be unboxing the Alpha Omega Elipson Mark II. I'll be explaining more about the Mark II behind, this term. First of all, it does come with this package, whereby there will be a sealed plastic. Okay, this one I've already unboxed, so yeah, the plastic is gone. So basically, this is the package, and inside the package, flip open, you'll find the 3.5mm to the 2-pin 0.78mm default cable. This is a copper cable. Okay, this one is Alpha Omega Sarawak, Malaysia, that will provide you. And this one is the hard plastic case. Inside got the 360 protected foam, which can protect your IM. And the box comes with this already thick kind of foam, which has very good protection for your IM. So don't worry, Alpha Omega has already did a very good job in terms of packaging. Now, this high-res sticker by default is not here. This one is I stick it by myself. So this is the case. This is the hard case. It's similar to the 64 audio kind of case, because if you look, it is exactly the same mechanism. Even the dimension and the size are the same. So if you open like this, you can see your IM is inside here. For your information, I'm using the upgraded cable of the Kotori Tungsten series, okay, from Singapore, the Tungsten series. And this is the IM itself, okay. Wait, let me just readjust and show you more in detail. For information, the Elipson MK II. Why is it called the MK II? Because this is due to the original. If you look into the Alpha Omega CIEM website, the original Elipson only consists of one Sonion vented full range BA. So this unit comes with, let me just zoom in a little bit more. This unit is customized, whereby you can see there are two Sonion full range vented BA. So therefore it gives the name of the MK2. You can see I also customized. Okay, first of all, looking at the design, focus, come on. Design, I choose the faceplate with the Alpha Omega logo, and this is the charcoal kind of silver foil kind of faceplate. The IM itself is very nicely done. Let's talk about the finishing. Okay, it's very nicely done. The paint, the nano coating, everything is very good. And the color of the shell I choose is like a semi-transparent, what we call a blue magneta kind of gradient, change. So here is blue, and then blue mixed with the red. You can see some purple color under the sunlight. It is very, very nice. Okay, same as this one. So just let you guys to have a more close-up look. Oops. Yeah. Okay. So very beautiful IM, very nicely done by Boss Clement and the team. Okay, in Sarawak. Okay, let's zoom back out. And just for information, I have also custom requests for the connection of this IM to be the recessed 2-pin, because it is very stable. Okay, it is more stable than the flush 2-pin, in my personal opinion. But bear in mind, if you choose a recessed 2-pin, there will be issues when you change the cable, because sometimes the fitting is not very correct and whatnot. So luckily the Kotori Audio from Singapore, this tungsten cable fits very nicely, luckily. Okay, now let's remove the IM from the box itself. Okay, and let's talk more about the sound quality of the Elipson MK II. Okay, this one is a very sensitive IM. Therefore, I certainly very like it, because it is a full range. Therefore, inside doesn't have any crossover, doesn't have any passive crossover. So whatever you directly input the power, everything will almost 100% give you. Therefore, at low volume, this one will also sound very loud. Even on my this Fiio M11 Pro stainless steel. Okay. And let's talk about the default tuning of the sound. The default tuning is very similar to the previous video which I shared about the Alpha Omega 5 BA. It is a very vocal centric, and you guys know that I am not a vocal centric guy. I am more like the campfire athletes. or a little bit, just a little bit, something of the bigger dynamic Zelentor kind of, you know, listening, whereby my listening preference is considered as the power plus dynamic kind of density, means it is a fun kind of sound. I like the tuning whereby, you know, has a very good substantial sub bass with some punchy bass, and then with the ultra high kind of treble extension. So by default, nothing wrong with that, just personal preference. This IEM vocal is very good. However, to my listening, the bass is very insufficient. Therefore, I use the Fiio M11, whereby I'm using the power amp to tune it. You can see this is the Elipson MK II. I have several other IEMs which I also tune to my own personal preference. So this is the tuning, whereby I extend the bass by 30% and the treble around 35%. Later I will explain more why the treble needs to tune in the MK2. Okay, and then this is the customized 10-band EQ. You can see the sub bass, I boost the most, and then it is like a U shape. Something like a U shape, okay? And the treble. So this is my own tuning that is best suited for my kind of power and density or dynamic kind of preference. I need like those fun sound, you know, whereby the vocal is not compromised, because the vocal on this IEM is very good. Even after tuning, okay, the vocal still retains very good, and it literally enhances the bass, the sub bass, and also the ultra high frequencies. So this IEM actually really surprised me, because of course I also pair this IEM with the cable. Cable actually does affect a number of things, but not as substantial as the DAP itself. Balance output, 2.5mm balance output. So right now this IEM is my favorite currently, even more than the Acoustune HS1551 CIEM. This IEM default tuning is considered as powerful and dynamic. If you look into the graph uploaded by Clinicals, okay, or any other sources, therefore by default this IEM is my favorite liking. And I also did enhance a little bit of bass and a little bit of vocal onto this using my DAP. However, surprisingly, after I EQ everything on my DAP and, you know, pair with this Elipson, wow, the sound is amazing. I mean, you will get a different taste if you compare full range driver, you know, the full range BA driver with the previous Alpha Omega 5 BA. It's very, how to say, I felt this IEM brings more warmth, because it is my liking, okay? I like warm kind of IEM, okay? Again, without compromising the vocals and the ultra high frequencies. So previously I like this a lot, but after I get the tungsten Kotori cable and I pair this, and then I pair with my DAP, and after I tune it, wow, shit, this sounds literally more amazing than this one. Okay, this is my favorite too, but if you compare this and this, at the moment I will use this more of the time, because the sound is just perfect. You can get everything from the low mids to the ultra highs and you know, everything. Talking about detail retrieval, the detail retrieval is quite decent, not to say the best, because I have another IEM which is the Acoustune HS 1677 SS. SS stands for stainless steel. Yeah, particularly this guy over here. Of course, the price point is completely different. This IEM has the best detail retrieval, no doubt, and the bass is very accurate and fast. So this one is the best detail retrieval, and this one has decent detail retrieval. So it's a really surprising IEM after I use the correct cable from Kotori Audio Singapore, and also after I use this DAP to tune to my liking. Wow, the sound is, I mean, perfect. Okay, there is no more that you can push more out of this IEM. And just now I mentioned about the sensitivity of it. This is even more sensitive than the Acoustune. I mean, come on. Acoustune itself is the most sensitive DD-IM already. And this Elipson MK II is even more sensitive than that. For example, I tune the volume around 30 to 35 on my DAP, usually, using the Elipson MK II. And when I use this sensitive Acoustune, I need to boost the volume up to around 40 to 45. So, you know, this is very, very power efficient. Again, because it's a full range. Of course, this Acoustune also is a full range, but I mean, it's surprisingly that this is even more sensitive than the Acoustune itself. Okay, so I guess this is the almost end of the video. Already 10 minutes, and more close-up look to the design. You can see it's very nicely done. Okay, you can see the internally, you can see the 2BA, the tubing, okay, and the nozzle. This is the SpinFit 155 that I'm using for the large bore, because this comes with a very, very large bore. Okay, just take out for you guys to see. And this metal mesh filter, I stick it personally. Oops, yeah, it's a little bit coming off because it has been used for quite some while. Yeah, so this is the IM itself, very nicely done. Okay, very beautiful. MK2 on the right side, and there is an Elipson E symbol for the left hand side. So you can see the faceplate. Just love the charcoal. You can order different kind of faceplate design, you know, different shell color. You want the faceplate to have your name on it, or you want to have like those steampunk design, galaxy kind of design, whatever design. Even metal faceplate also can. Alpha Omega CIEM Sarawak can customize for you totally. And for information, Alpha Omega, this one is the UIM, okay, because it is still using these tips. If you want to do a literally custom in-ear monitor to fit your ear mold, you have to add 200. Just bear in mind, yeah, just for information. So thank you again, Alpha Omega. This is a very wonderful IEM. I mean, it is just very surprising. These two Sonion vented BAs, full range BA, really surprised me. Seriously, after I tune it to my preference, it's even better than you know this guy, you know. I mean, this Acoustune is even at a different price point than this. Okay, this one is more expensive than this. I mean, yeah, but this one just sound better than that. In terms of sound stage, of course, you can't compare. DD always wins in terms of the sound staging. I mean, the kind of what we call in Chinese called the 空间感. Okay, so I mean, DD-IM always win in terms of that, but this still sounds really amazing. Oops. Okay, so take care everyone, see you guys next time, and bye.